Jo, firstly, welcome back. Happy New Year. How was the break for you and the time off in the winter break?
Thank you, same to you. Yeah, it was really good. We knew we always wanted to go into the break in a really good position in the league, and we did that. I was really happy with where we finished up. You know, the other results helping us out as well and making it look a little bit more comfortable sitting at the top of that table. So yeah, it was a good, nice weekend to go into the break.
Yeah, and of course the players getting that time off, how much do you hope they've benefited from that and getting that little break after an intense season so far?
Yeah, they needed it. We knew that there was still work to be done, but even being back in training this week, we can see that they've put in the work over Christmas, come back in ready to go. The standard's still really high, so it's been a positive week so far.
Yeah, and how much did that time off for you personally give you a chance to reflect maybe for the first time of what's happened so far in your time in Scotland?
I think it's always tough when you're in the nitty-gritty of it every single day. Sometimes it can become a little bit relentless. And you just get into the groove of day in, day out, but it's really good to step away and reflect and, you know, look back on the time and look at times that we could have done maybe some things a little bit different, but also things that we've done really well, and trying to keep still pushing that forward and still keep aiming for our goals. And, you know, I think we're really on track for that, but it's making sure that we're still doing that day to day, making sure that we're on it and making sure everybody's on it. Our staff are definitely like that, and the players I couldn't have asked for more from them up to now. So it's continuing that and knowing that the job's nowhere near done yet.
Yeah, and you touched on goals there. It must give you a chance to obviously look ahead now and try and kick on at the start of 2024.
Yeah, you don't want to get too far ahead sometimes, and it's difficult not to when you sat in the position that we're in. But I think it's a really good learning curve for us to take some pressure and sit at the top of that table and be proud of where we're at and know that the work that we've put in and the hard work that we've done day in, day out has gone towards that. And it's very much deserved. So, you know, I think, as I say, we need to be proud of where we're at, but know that we're nowhere near done yet. And we really want to kick on and we really want to keep improving and getting good performances week in, week out.
Yeah, and how much should we be looking for the players, obviously, to kick on from where they've left off, keeping those high standards that you maintain? Yeah,
and this is the things that they do day in, day out. As I say, they've come back in training this week and expected the standard to be potentially get us going a little bit slower than what it has been, but it's been great. It was good for me to see that, you know, you can see that they've put the work in. They've gone away and done their programmes over Christmas, and you can tell that within training. And as I say, the competitive levels are always there because we've got a great squad. So I've no doubt that that's going to continue, and hopefully we just keep improving.
Yeah, and of course the weekend will be your first taste of the Scottish Cup. It's another new competition for the team to target. You must be looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think it's always good to have a different objective to look forward to. You know, you can draw anyone in these cups, so you know it's a good test for us to go and play against a team that we don't really know too much about. It's a good chance for us to, you know, get back into the swing of things after Christmas and hopefully go up there and get the job done and come away into the next round.
Yeah, you touched on being a team you might not know too much about. Is it just about approaching this game like any other? Yeah,
and we do that week in, week out anyway. We sometimes spend a little bit more time on the opposition as to, depending on who we're playing and what we need to tweak and change slightly, but we don't know too much about Inverness, so it's difficult for us to really have a look at them. So it can be an unknown quantity a little bit, but a really good chance for us to focus on ourselves and our own details this week and just getting back into the swing of things and making sure that we're trying to get back to the top standards that we've set.
Yeah, and of course there's the opportunity to play in a stadium and on grass as well. That must be something the players will be relishing.
Yeah, it's a big bonus for us. You know, the style of football we like to play, I think it's important that when we get to play on these pitches we really take advantage of it. So I think that's a big bonus for us going up there, being able to play in a nice stadium and on a grass pitch that we can really perform and show our levels.
Yeah, and just lastly, how important is getting the players up to speed straight away? Of course, there's other really important fixtures across several competitions, I suppose.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that's the importance of the squad and the training detail day in, day out, and the players giving their all and they're keeping their standards high. So, you know, I've no worries about that. No worries that we're going to get up to speed very, very quickly. As I say, we've come back in firing and ready to go.